This is Toni Vanschoyck, Senior Executive Director with Monate Global, and I'm here with Joe in our continuing series of training. Okay, so Joe, you've got all these leads from Instagram, and now what? What do you say to close them? What do you say to get them involved? What do you say to them to get them engaged right off the bat?
Yes. How do I talk to my potentials? So the first rule I always follow is keep it simple, be honest, and let them do the talking. Ask them questions. So when someone approaches me, can you tell me more? What is this about? What do you do? I'm like, hey, how are you? Would love to tell you all about it. What do you do? I want to get to know them. I'm at a point where strangers are reaching out to me. So if I'm trying to pitch you a business, I need to know who you are, what you do, how this business can help you in particular. So I always ask first, what do you do now? Do you already know anything about the company? And they'll tell me, I'm a mom, I'm a student, I'm this and this. No, I don't know anything. Or yeah, I've heard some, but I have some questions. And then I send them, I love voice notes because they love to hear my voice. It's like I'm a real person. It's quick, it's fast. And I send them a minute voice note. That's as far as Instagram allows you. So I would say, so what we do is network marketing. We promote vegan, anti-aging, hair care, and skincare. We make money by selling the products and growing a team. How do you do this? It's however you feel the most comfortable. Whether it's Instagram, Facebook, word of mouth, hosting events, it's your business. You are the owner. What I love about this company in comparison to other network marketing companies is that we don't carry inventory. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars a month buying products, hoping to God that you sell them. We also have no monthly quota, no monthly fees. You work, you get paid. You don't work, you don't get paid. Done. Send that. That's usually like 2 voice notes. And then I'll wait for them to ask me the next question. You don't want to say too much because maybe you're saying stuff they don't need to hear or they don't want to hear. So let them ask you what interests them, what they want to know, and you just answer those questions. When they say, okay, how do I get started? To get started, you just need to purchase your products for your own personal use. If you're going to be selling these products, you need to use them, love them, and feel them. So we have different packs, starting from $800. That's not probably necessary unless you're a hairstylist or you want our whole collection. I usually recommend the $599 or the $349. That's the most complete, paying a little bit less, but you get a good variety of products. Oh, but do you have anything cheaper? Or we do have a $199 option, but I don't recommend that because it only brings 1 shampoo and 1 conditioner out of the 6 products. And that's for very thin, flat, oily hair. It doesn't work for everyone. If you're going to be promoting the products, I want you to love them. Okay, how do I get started? Simple. I'm going to send you my link. You click join now, enroll as MP, put your personal information. Let me know as soon as you do it. That simple. Like my conversations with my potentials are not longer than 10 minutes back and forth unless I take long to answer them or vice versa. Now, you will have people that ask you a million questions. You answer those million questions. But I feel like if you're straight to the point from the beginning, say we're network marketing, what kind of products we have, how do we make money? There's really not much room. If they ask more, I cover, our compensation plan is one of the best ones. You have the chance at free trips, a free car. But sometimes saying all that at the beginning is gonna scare them away because it's unattainable for some. I know when I started, I was like, I'm gonna get a free car? What? I can go on free trips? Some people don't fathom that yet, So, you can get a $20,000 bonus paycheck. No one relates to that. So keep it simple. How do you make money? You sell the product, you need clients, and you grow a team. You need people that want to do this business with you. Who do you want to work with? Who needs this opportunity? That's it.
So once they've gone to your link and they've made that commitment, what's the next step in the evolution?
Perfect. So they tell me, I signed up, I did it. Awesome, congratulations, welcome to the family, text me. That's actually when I give them my number. When they text me, I say, do you have Facebook? Yes, okay, I'm going to add you to our Facebook training group. That's where you will find majority of our training. Let me know when you accept. I accepted. Okay, I'm gonna tag you in the first video. It is an onboarding video. It is about an hour long, but it will teach you the basics to get started. You need to write questions and take notes. And once you're done with that video, let me know. We'll have our one-on-one call, like a Zoom call or a FaceTime so I can see who you are. And I will answer any questions you have. We will set up your goal, and that's when I will add you to my group chats. Okay, done. I usually ask them to watch the video within the first 48 hours. Does it always happen? No. If by the second day I haven't heard from her, I'll follow up. hey, have you watched the video? Oh, no, not yet. Okay, please let me know when you do so, we can get started. I want to add you to the group chats. People want to be a part of your group chats. They want to know what we talk about, what the business is about. So they'll watch that video fairly quick. And I noticed that having them watch a recorded onboarding has helped me, has helped them, and has simplified my business. Before, I used to do one-on-one onboardings all the time. I recruit at least 10 girls a month. That's 10 onboardings a month plus their girls. And I had no time. I was doing onboardings all day. And an onboarding is, at least the way I do it, it's about an hour long. 15 minutes into the call, they're like this. Like they're over it. So if you have a recording, they can play, they can stop, rewind, watch it at their own time, take notes. And since I tell them, write down notes, write down questions, I feel like they have to focus more. Because when we get on the call, the first thing I say is, what did you think about the video? What questions do you have for me? Oh, what's a market partner? What's a VIP? Or I'm not sure about what a block is, or hitting MMP. And then we can target those specific questions. Then when I answer her questions, I talk about mindset. Every initial call you need to touch on mindset and their why. So I say some people feel comfortable sharing, others don't. If you do, I would love to know why you're doing this business, why you started this business, what you expect out of it, and what you're willing to put into it. Why do I want to know that? Because I want to know how to treat you and how to push you. I don't want to push you like a girl that wants to get to the top of the company if all you're looking for is $200 a month. I don't want to turn you off either. But if I don't know where you stand, I don't know how to treat you or how to, focus on you. Most people will tell you their why. A lot of my calls lately, there've been tears involved, and I'm like, oh my God, with you girls, but it's good because you know that they're serious about this. So touch on their why. Make sure you cover, it's not an overnight success. In that call, before I add them to my chats, I tell them, you're going to get rejected. You're going to get made fun of. People are going to tell you no. Girls are going to join your team and they're going to quit. People are going to buy the products and they're going to return them. People are going to say all the negative things in the world. No one's going to answer you. I literally say all of this. I go, but that is okay. That is why this business is not for everyone. Are you going to be the strong one that pushes through? Or are you going to be the weak one that lets, society and your excuses and fear take over? No, I think I can do this. You can definitely do this. And what's going to help you do this is personal development. You need to grow your mind. If you have a weak mind, it's tough to do this business. The business itself is simple, but the interaction and the comments and everything we get from people, that's what makes it hard. Okay. Where do I start? In my onboarding, I tell them to make a list of 100 people. I know 100 people sounds like a lot, but it's not if you actually sit down and think. So you're going to start with your hot market. Who's your hot market? Family, friends, cousins, best friends, co-workers, people you feel super comfortable saying, hey, Toni, I started a new business. I would love to do it with you. Come do it with me. Let's do this together. Like that simple. That's your hot market.
I want to back up. Is the 100 name list non-compromisable?
Yeah.
Okay. And if they don't finish it, what do you do?
So I don't always say, send me a picture of it. I kind of trust. And most of the time they'll be like, no, I'm by 30. And I'm like, you need more. But I don't have more. You need more. You need to sit down. Who did you go to elementary school with? Who was your first boss? Even I asked the girl the other day, I'm like, how old are you? She's like 38. I'm like, okay, you're gonna tell me in 38 years of life, let's not say 38, let's say 30. You don't know 100 people? She's like, you're right. So I just make them, I help them think deeper. Who you know from the past, from before. Because when you think of people, you think of your circle. Your circle is gonna be maybe 50 max if you're very popular, 30, 20. So you need to think deeper. So I don't actually check it. I'm not their mom and I tell them that. But I ask you, have you done it? Yes, great. No, finish it, And then, so that's the hot market. The warm market is those people from elementary, from, people you haven't spoken to in years. And your colder market is maybe someone but you haven't spoken, but you haven't spoken to. So maybe I know Toni and I know she has a super cute sister. I've never met the sister, but I know Toni. So Toni's sister will be in my cold market, towards the bottom of my list. Maybe my neighbor. I always see her walking the dog. I've never said hi to her, but I can approach her. She's in the bottom of my list. So that's how I classify the list: hot, warm, cold. Cold never means cold messaging on Instagram, by the way.
Can we just kind of divert to that for a second? Talk about cold message marketing.
So that doesn't work, because that's why people say that network marketing is a scam, or we don't know what we're doing. Imagine how you would feel if someone you don't know messages you, "Hi, I have a business opportunity. Are you interested in learning more? It's vegan hair care products." That's weird, that's spammy, that's scary, that's gonna get you blocked, and that's gonna get our company with a bad reputation. Don't do it, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I've yet to hear a success story on cold messaging. Even me the other day, I got a cold message. "Are you interested in joining Monet?" I literally wrote back to her, if you would have taken 2 seconds to look at my page, you would see that I'm already with the company. So cold messaging is a little bit disrespectful. I think we shouldn't be offering things to people we don't know like that. Just don't do it. If you want to grow in like your friends on Instagram, interacting. If I find Toni's page for whatever reason and I like her, I'll follow her, I'll start commenting, I'll interact with her stories. I'll let 2 to 3 months pass by of us actually talking back and forth, not just me talking to her and her not answering. That's not a relationship, that's not a friendship. If she's talking back to me, "Oh, nice to meet you, where do you live? This, what do we have in common?" After like 2-3 months where I feel like, okay, she's a friend, then you can offer the business. Only then will you do that with people you meet on Instagram. Not just someone looks cute and you spam 30 people with the same message. It doesn't work.
Well, also too, Instagram has actually shut down companies from marketing at all when you're spamming like this. So don't do it.
Yeah, no.
Anyways.
So that was the list: hot, warm, cold. Okay, Joe, so now how do I start reaching out, telling them about it? You're going to start with your hot, the top of your list, your family, your friends, and you're gonna tell them with excitement that you started something new, you want to work with them, this is what the company has to offer, this is a vision you have, and you want to do it with them. I don't want you to tell me I didn't tell you so. Let's go, let's do it together. These are the people that my new girls, they can talk to by themselves because they have that relationship with them. And then I say, let me know how they're reacting to it, you know? All my new girls that are successful quick, I'm like, what do you do? How are you doing it? Excitement, and sharing stories. I share your story, your sister's story, this girl's story. I show them your Instagram, what you've accomplished, because stories sell. So you need to tell your new girls not to overcomplicate it. They don't need to memorize the whole history of Monet before talking. They literally have to open their mouth and verbally talk and tell people, I have something I want to do with you. Always make people feel special. That's how, you know, the mind works. I was thinking of you. I joined this company. You're the first person I thought about. You're not lying. You're telling them what they want to hear. You're the first person I thought about. Let's do it together. You have a 30-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Do you trust me? We can do this together. Let's learn. Always make them feel like you want to work with them, which you should want to work with them if you're offering this to them. But so that's how you start reaching out. After I do that initial call with my girls, so this is all part of that initial call. It's usually about 45 minutes. That's when I introduce her to my group chats, okay? And my new girls go in a chat that's called Builders, and it's from my new girls all the way to my market builders. So from new girls to market builders, my level ones, my directs. So if I recruited Toni, she goes on that chat. Then I have another chat, which I call Money Queens. And that's for all my level ones, and then the girls that are less than MMB, they start putting their teams on that chat. So if I recruit Toni, Toni goes in Builders and in Money Queens. But if Toni recruits Maria, Maria goes in Money Queens alone, because that's where like my organization's growing. When Toni hits MMB and she feels comfortable to run her own chat, she takes her whole team to her chat, and only Toni remains in Money Queens to forward the information. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
A lot of chats and whatever.
No, but it's so streamlined.
Yeah.
And you're allowing leaders to develop as leaders. Mm-hmm. You're not babysitting them.
And I tell them from day one, look at how I run my chats, participate in the chat, because very soon it's gonna be your chat and you run the chat and you wake up the chat and you answer the questions. So those chats for us, at least my organization, they're golden. They're so helpful. They don't stop all day long. Everyone asking questions, congratulating each other. I just got my first VIP. I'm very big on if I welcome someone, everyone should welcome her. Imagine how you felt when you were new, getting thrown into a chat with 200 women. You want to feel welcome. So all of that I started telling them from now. I know you're new. I know you don't have any market partners, but start thinking ahead. Okay, you will have your chat. You will have your market partners. So that's what I do. I add them to that chat. I send them a bunch of resources that I have saved for them to look. and I tell them to go on our Facebook group and watch we have units. So I go do unit 1 and unit 2 of videos. And at your own time, but start watching those videos. If you have any questions, I'm just a text message away, but start working, reaching out to people, business, products. Set the expectation from the beginning. So all my new girls have a goal to hit MMP in 2 weeks. Does it always happen? No. Do they all work for it? Most of them. And when you're new coming into this business, you know what you're told. So if I have my upline telling me you need to hit MMP in 2 weeks, or that's what everyone does, you feel like it's easy and it's attainable. It's just 2 people, 1,200 points. Everyone does it in 2 weeks. I can do it in 2 weeks. If you're like, well, whenever you're ready, that doesn't work because they're never going to be ready. You need to give them that deadline. Now, us that we're more experienced, we can give ourselves our own deadlines. I want to hit director by May. I want to hit SED by August. But when you're new, you don't know what deadline to give yourself. You're thinking of MMP and you're like, oh, I have all the time in the world. No, you don't. You have 2 weeks to hit MMP, and you can do that by doing 2 blogs for 8 VIPs, 4 market partners. That's going to get you to MMP and more. So that's the goal I give them. As for my new girls, I'll check in on them maybe every 2 days, but they're on the chat. So I see that they're talking on the chat, they're active on the chat. And then I ask them, you have 72 hours to get me on 3 potential calls. But I don't know anyone, no one's answering me. Your mom, your grandma, and your boyfriend. I don't care if it's them. The point is for you to hear how I present it. So we do a 3-way phone call, and I explain the business to them. Usually they do get me people, but when they're like struggling, I'm like, your mom, your grandma, boyfriend, anyone so you can hear what I say. Anyone so you feel accomplished that you at least had 3 potential calls.
Awesome.
I can talk forever.
No. That was great. Yeah, that was great. So the one thing is that now we have a platform, and I think now what we do is we, go on to the next training segment, and we look at what does MMP look like? What activities are they doing to get to MMP? And then we'll go on to MMB. Sound good?
Yes.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you follow Joe at, what's your Instagram, babe?
Joe Irigoyen. JOIRIGOYEN.
Okay, and we'll make sure that we put that on the videos for everybody. So thank you again. And here we go. We've got another training video coming up in our segment.